Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the Whitehorse Pike in Summerdale.
You're watching Sterling High School Channel 19, winner of the Mid-Atlantic Emmy Award for the best live game broadcast. Serving Hynella, Laurel Springs, Magnolia, Summerdale, and Stratford.
Hello everybody, welcome to Sterling Channel 19 as we are here for a special rendition of boys basketball as the Sterling Knights at 16-5 take on the Cherry Hill West Lions at 12-10. As we look at the Colonial Liberty standings, Haddonfield leading the way at 21-3, 7-1 in the division. Sterling right behind them at 16-5, 6-2 in their division. Behind them is Haddon Heights of 14-6, Paulsboro at 12-8, 7-16 for West Deptford, as well as the Haddon Township Hawks behind them. And then we look at the Olympic Patriots standings. Morristown leading the way at 15-5, 9-0 in the division. Shawnee behind them at 9-11, 6-6 in their division. Cherry Hill West 12-10, Seneca 6-13, Winslow 6-13, and then Camden Tech at the very bottom at 1-20. Look at compare the teams. Sterling 16-5, second in the Colonial Liberty, averaging 56 points per game, defense allowing 51 points per game. Their leading scorer, CJ Mundell, with 15 points per game. Behind him is Jadis McFadden at 13, Julian Johnson with 9, and Travis Schmidt with 7. And you look at Cherry Hill West, they're 12-10, third in the Olympic Patriot, averaging 53 points per game, defense allowing 55 points per game. Quinn Gibson, the leading scorer, as well as Ben Manns, both with 14 points per game. Jordan Gonzalez with 7, and Peter Grafeo with 6. And we're going to have the players introduce themselves.
CJ Mundell, senior, guard, Summerdale.
Jadis McFadden, senior, point guard, Stratford.
Walter Garrison, junior, power forward, Woodbury.
Ramir Long, freshman, point guard, Laurel Springs.
Julian Johnson, sophomore, shooting guard, Summerdale.
Jake Spiritoso, junior, center, Magnolia.
Travis Schmid, sophomore, power forward, Laurel Springs.
Mark Lockett, senior, shooting guard, Stratford.
Amari Key, sophomore, guard, Summerdale.
Marquise Holloway, junior, center, Magnolia.
Zion Arnett, sophomore, small forward, Summerdale.
Brandon Allison, junior, guard, Laurel Springs.
So there's a good look at the Sterling Knights for 2022-2023. Let's look at the series notes here. Sterling, their overall win percentage is 57%. Cherry Hill West at 44%. Sterling leads the series at 1-0. Sterling last won in 2017. So it's been a while since both these teams have faced each other. And as you see, Cherry Hill West has never beaten Sterling in their rivalry. We look at the Sterling starting five. CJ Mundell and Jadis McFadden, the seniors for this squad. They've been with this squad for a very long time. And then behind them, Bramir Long at the 3 spot, the only freshman in this starting five. And then Julian Johnson and Travis Schmid, the both sophomores for the Knights. Look at Cherry Hill West starters. Quinn Gibson, the sophomore, at number 5. Then it's Ben Manns, Jaden Cooley, and Jordan Gonzalez at the, they're all juniors. Then the other sophomore being Drew Polano. Keys to the game, play hard, play smart, and keep it simple, because in these last few games, Jules, Sterling has made a lot of these games very hard on themselves. Talk about that.
No doubt about it. They had a tough week with losses to Haddon Heights and then Paulsboro, and really didn't play well, but right at the ship on Saturday with a huge win against Winslow, and I think that's got to make them feel just a little bit more confident coming into this game tonight.
Yeah, look at the screen right there. Tonight, Sterling taking on Cherry Hill West, you see in this second round of the Camden, of this tournament here, and if they can win tonight, if Sterling can take down Cherry Hill West, they'll be able to play at 12 o'clock on Saturday here at the Castle. And if they do win tonight, we will have that live here on Channel 19. And we'll also have the game before at 10 a.m. when Camden will come to the Castle. We'll have that live on Channel 19 as well. So we'll have these Sterling starters introduce themselves. And again, Sterling has had a very tough last week or so against these teams. They've really struggled in terms of their communication and their turnovers.
Yeah, they're making mistakes they really didn't make in the early part of the year. You know how things snowball when things are going bad. Some little breaks that you weren't getting in the beginning of the year, that you were getting at the beginning of the year, you don't get now. But they seemingly be kids who are playing hard, trying to work their way through it. And if you look at a lot of successful teams that have great playoff runs, they'll go through a little blip in the road there, so to speak. And I think Sterling had that. But again, a big win against Winslow, playing really well, now feeling a lot better about themselves. Going against a fairly tough Cherry Hill West team that plays in a tougher division, so they're going to have their work cut out for them tonight. But again, I think they have a type of team, type of coaches that can right the ship.
Yeah, and as I was saying, I mean, it's going to be about momentum. And we're going to take a look at both coaches. On your right, you see Coach Behringer, and then on your left, it's head coach Aaron Burt there for Cherry Hill West. A coach who is really looking for a win for his team today. And both teams very, very desperate here for a win in this later part of the season as they're trying to move on to the quarterfinals here in this tournament.
Little different starting lineup tonight. I know they had Walter Garrison, who came on in that Williamstown game a couple weeks ago. And you know, he's an outstanding player and obviously deserving of a lot of playing time, but that shifted things around from a chemistry standpoint. Guys got lesser playing time, some guys took on different roles, and I think when you have that situation, that change, that might have had a little bit to do with what happened over the last week, but I think this is a team that really is committed to working themselves through that.
So it'll be Cherry Hill West to start things off. That mid-range shot is good there for Ben Mans, who starts the scoring quickly here for Cherry Hill West.
Well, West starts right off with real good ball move, get the ball right into the paint in the high post.
Here's C.J. Mundell, out path to Long. Then here's McFadden with it, finds Schmid. Schmid then out to Long, drives toward the basket, and that layup falls through. And the first points for the Knights belong to Premier Long.
Yeah, good trip down the floor. Everybody touched it. Good ball movement on Sterling's end.
Nice defensive play there. And that layup good there by McFadden. So Sterling takes their first lead of the night with a layup by McFadden.
Well, Brian, and this is a strong team that right now has come out aggressive on the offensive end. But you look at here, all the trapping, the defense at half court, they're coming out aggressive on the defensive end also as well.
So we'll take a look at it. It was a nice interception there by Julian Johnson, and then that feed to Jadis McFadden for the layup gives Sterling their first lead of the night. And we saw our first foul there, so it will be Quinn Gibson to inbound it for Cherry Hill West as he gets that one to Cooley. Cooley working against Long. Finds Gonzalez. Then out there to Gibson. Drives toward the basket. And the pass to the outside. Gibson thought about it. Then gets it to Polano. And that pass deflected, intercepted there by Vermeer Long. He drives toward the basket. Layup is good. Nice sequence there for Vermeer Long.
Sterling get played real aggressive on the perimeter, and West had a baseline drive. Sterling stopped it with the help defense, went out to the perimeter, and then just up Vermeer Long, who's on fire defensively.
A nice strip there by Long. Layup by McFadden is good. What a start here for the Knights. It's 8-2. They're fired up, and Cherry Hill West takes a timeout.
And this is a Sterling team that right now, in an early look at them, they've got their mojo back. Not only, again, on the defensive end, on the offensive end, the one half-court set, move the ball around, you got the fast break game going, and more importantly than anything, they're finishing.
We'll take a look at it one more time. Nice strip away there by Vermeer Long, and he uses his blazing speed to drive toward the basket. Sterling is looking very fired up right now as you take a look at these Sterling superfans. They showed up tonight, and they are ready for Sterling to try and move on.
Vermeer Long really hit an extra gear right there.
Oh, yeah, he just zooming. He was like a cheetah.
The defender thought he had a little bit of an angle on him, but he just shifted. He set into that upper gear and blew right by him.
But it's good for these superfans to be here tonight because Behringer said that his team feeds a lot off of energy. So hopefully that these superfans can really show up tonight, continue their energy, and really help Sterling to a big win.
And I like this half-court pressure. I think West right now is having a lot of trouble with it. Really can't get into a half-court rhythm.
So here's Cherry Hill West trying to answer back, down by 6 with a little over 6 minutes left in this first quarter. That layup there, taking a nice defensive play there by Schmid. Long find there to Johnson. He drives toward the basket, stutter step, and a foul. So we'll take a look at it. You see right there, that foul on number 1, Jordan Gonzalez. Since Julian Johnson to the line, sophomore shooting 37% from the free throw line.
Probably the cleanest start to a game we've seen Sterling have in a long time. Clean passes, again, finishing, making their drives count as you look at Julian Johnson getting to the free throw line. The help defense has been great. You saw that drive to the basket. Great defense by Travis Schmidt, and C.J. Mundell came over with the help and got the block.
Yeah, Sterling, they also got off to a really good start in their first quarter against Winslow, putting up 21. So hopefully they can continue that first quarter energy here in this one. Mid-range shot is good there by Ben Mans. He's got the only points for the Cherry Hill West Lions so far. Here's Travis Schmid, then finds Julian Johnson, then out to Schmid again. He drives toward the basket, nice move. Floater there, no good. And a rebound there by Cooley. Cherry Hill West within 5, pass was tipped. Johnson gets it. He floats that one to McFadden. He drives toward the basket, layup is good. 11-4, Sterling on top. Cherry Hill West looking for a response. Here's Cooley, drives, nice no-look pass. Thought about it for a moment. Here's Cooley, mid-range shot there is good. Nothing but net for Cooley, his first points of the night.
And West really needed that one because Sterling has had West playing fast and a little out of control.
Nice spin move by Mundell. He gets to McFadden, then out to Long. Long slipped for a moment, drives toward the basket, layup there, no good. Rebound by Mans. And here's Mans with it. He's got some open space. Nice stutter step, and that layup good. So the Lions cut it to within 3.
Yeah, that's a real nice play by Mans. Under pressure, really earned that one.
McFadden not out to Long. Long trying to set up a play here for the Knights. He finds Johnson. Then out there to Schmid, then to McFadden. Looking for someone open, he finds Mundell. Mundell, nice move. Jumper there, no good. No, actually it is good. They're going to say the shot didn't count. So we'll take a look at this steal there by Julian Johnson. Floats that one to McFadden. And a nice drive layup, good there.
Great job by our backboard cam, Mr. K's. I think the favorite camera in history, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. So after the no-count basket, Cherry Hill West trying to tie it up, and they do. It's Jaden Cooley with a 3.
And that trip down the floor, Sterling got a little bit over-aggressive, having everybody going to the ball, left somebody open away. This West team's coming at 12 and 10. They got a tough schedule. They're a good team. They're going to take advantage of that mistake.
Yeah, very good response here by Cherry Hill West. Let's see if Sterling can respond. Layup there, no good. And a nice rebound there by Cooley. Nice block by C.J. Mundell. It's Ramir Long who gets the rebound. Now here's Mundell with it. Mundell makes a move, drives toward the basket, floats it up. Foul called. It's going to go on Mundell as that's going to be Cherry Hill West ball. Take a look at the replay.
Drive to the basket here, and yeah, that's a pretty easy one to call. The feet were set, and my goodness, over the past week, we've had some calls that were very questionable. We saw blocks where there were feet moving.
Yeah, but that's cut and dry.
Or I'm sorry, charges.
Here the Lions trying to take the lead. They cannot. Right there, a foul called.
But he had his feet set for probably maybe 3 seconds, I think.
Oh, yeah. So here's Ben Mans to shoot from the line. He averages 14 points per game. Easily one of the more dominant players in this Cherry Hill West lineup. First free throw shot good. So it gives Cherry Hill West the lead. Very high scoring first quarter for both sides. Both good there from Mans. So a 2-point lead here for the Lions.
And Mans came out with a couple real nice baskets, nice drives to the basket and conversions when Sterling had the crowd into it, and he really had things going. And a couple baskets that quieted the crowd, and that led to
Floater there from Johnson. It's good. Nice shot there from Johnson. Ties it up at 13. So here's Cherry Hill West trying to respond. A little less than 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Here's Gonzalez. Out there to Gibson. Gibson drives toward the basket. Traveling violation. It'll be Sterling ball. So Knights ball with 2:17 left.
Yeah, other than Man having a couple of conversions, one thing Sterling's been very good at in this game has been their help defense on the drives, and you saw that right there, especially one right down the middle. They're going to have somebody that comes over and picks off anybody.
So here's McFadden, finds Russell. Then out there to Long. Long trying to set up a play. Here's McFadden with it. Finds an open Johnson. Pass is deflected, stolen away by Cherry Hill West. That's Cooley. Cooley drives, nice pass behind the back to Grafeo, and that layup very good.
And West has got to feel great about themselves right now, Brian, because if they withstood that early barrage by Sterling on both ends of the court, now see themselves with a 15-13 lead.
3 there by Russell. It's good. Sterling gets the lead right back. So here is Cooley. 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Gets that one to Gibson. Gibson for 3, in and out. But Cherry Hill West able to get it back. For a second chance, absolutely wide open, and he misses the 3. Garrison with the rebound.
Yeah, another great defensive breakdown. Can't allow somebody to be that wide open.
Garrison, nice move, shot no good. He gets his own rebound. Here's Ramir Long. He drives, nice spin move, then out to Russell. Russell almost gets it stripped away, but here's McFadden.
Great job by Warren Garrison getting his own rebound.
McFadden is fouled. Easy call there for the official. So he'll go to the line with 20.1 to go. I mean, clear as day. He's pretty much slapped right in the face.
No doubt. And James McFadden, again, another guy who's got some speed and quickness. broke through that opening, and Cherry Hill West was a little late to get over there to help defense.
So here's McFadden trying to make it a 3-point game. And he does. 18-15 Sterling. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Another nice play by Vermeer Long. Drives toward the basket, uses that speed, layup good. And that goes out of bounds. And we'll take a look at this beautiful play by Vermeer Long.
Well, Sterling as a team has played great defense, except for leaving a couple guys open for shots, but for the most part, they're really good. And Vermeer Long's been the defensive star out on the perimeter.
Cherry Hill West looking for the final shot. It is no good. So that will do it here for this first quarter. What a first quarter for both teams. Sterling with a 5-point lead over the Lions, 20-15. Second quarter action coming up right after this.
Where's your ID?
You're late. Put your hood down.
Where's your ID?
And you have your backpack on.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Sterling with a 20-15 lead over the Cherry Hill West Lions. Look at the beautiful shot there, people coming home on the pike. And a very offensive first quarter for both teams making a lot of fun plays.
Really are, and the energy you're seeing from Sterling on the court, I think, has a little bit to do with what you're seeing from the super fans. Really loud. Sterling's buying into it, and you know, this has been a back and forth battle. West was behind. They came back, went ahead for a little bit. Then Sterling on the heels of some nice defensive plays and conversions now. We're up by 5 as we get to the second quarter.
So here's Russell to inbound it. We're underway in this second quarter. Again, Sterling up by 5. Glad you're joining us. I'm Brian McLaren along with Kevin Jules. And that shot deflected away out of bounds. So it will be Sterling ball.
And you saw an ill-advised pass right there. Little things like that are things that they've had going on in this last week that Coach Barringer really wants to patch up. And we mentioned a great defensive first quarter, but you had a few lapses there when you had left guys wide open. That's something that can't happen as you get to the point where you want to play clean basketball going into the playoffs.
So here's Russell. Makes a move, chucks up a 3, and the shot is no good. Schmidt trying to get the rebound, cannot. Cherry Hill West keeps it in. Nice play there. Great effort, and that pass deflects off the hands of Gibson. It goes out of play.
And that's when Sterling's successful defensively. You saw in the first half, their speed defensively forced Cherry Hill West to play too fast, play a little bit out of control, and just like that, you see the unforced turnover.
So a timeout called with 7:28 left in this first half. You can follow us at Sterling TV 19 on our Twitter. All behind-the-scenes information whenever we go live and much more can be found when you follow us at Sterling TV 19 on our Twitter.
Brian, is that pretzel like right? And we'll look at this right here. I will get into that in a second as you look at the unforced turnover. Good job getting back on D. As you look at the team right there. Is that pretzel in the middle, yours or mine?
It's neither. It was actually Jules.
We need a tug of war here,
table.
right? Maybe?
We do. Here, we can.
Tug of war.
It's like a wishbone.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh.
I cheated. Yeah.
Look at you.
I need it more. I'm the older guy.
Hey,
so
you can have it,
You
sure.
have plenty of time to get as many pretzels as you want. And we got to work on the possession clock right here, right in front of us.
Yeah, we had
for the promos.
We had a temporary possession thing when Strauss was here. He used his phone.
Oh, okay. You got to improvise, right? Good job, Mr. Strauss.
Anything you could do. Here's McFadden who chucks up a 3. That shot no good. Rebound there by Russell. He's back out the basket. Take a look at it right here.
And guys, this is what you need coming off the bench. You see Kelvin Russell coming in here early on, drained the 3. And then right here, getting a real nice putback and a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
A nice job by Russell to capitalize, get that extra point for Sterling. Brings their lead out to 8. Drive toward the basket, and that layup there, good by Mans.
Man is definitely the go-to guy when they need a basket.
So here's McFadden. Gets that to Schmid, then out to Russell. Russell moving around, trying to get that to Schmid. He loses it, foul call.
You see it right here. There's Man with the pump fake right there. You thought he was going to kick out and then just finish it off himself. I think with a kid like Man, you got to get the help defense over there just a little bit earlier. Force him to give the ball up.
So here's Cooley. Screen to Hawley. Cherry Hill West trying to respond. Layup there, no good. Rebound there by Holloway.
Yeah, good job by Sterling defending that baseline drive, especially there at the end with the help coming over.
So here is
really
McFadden.
Forced Man into a bad spot.
Out there to Russell. Russell chucks up a 3. Shot there, no good. Rebound by Cooley. Here's Cooley. Nice job of Sterling getting back on defense quickly. Cooley trying to set up a play. Gets that one to Mans. Mans looking for someone. He'll now drive toward the basket. Mans shot there, no good. Gets his own rebound. That shot no good. Holloway with the rebound. He gets it to McFadden. Out there to Garrison. Back to McFadden. McFadden, nice pass. Holloway's rebound good. Those are the types of plays you need to make if you're Sterling. Trying to respond is Cherry Hill West. Floater there is good. Back to a 6-point lead.
Boy, what a play by Jadis McFadden with that no-look pass in a tight space, freezing the defender.
Schmid out to McFadden. McFadden drive toward the basket. What a move. Layup no good. And a rebound there by Cooley. Cooley almost got it stripped away. Cooley using some speed. Nice pass, but they can't keep it in bounds. Take a look at the last basket there.
Wow. What great court awareness. I mean, Cherry Hill West definitely thought he was going to kick that back out, but did a great job, really, with his eyes, looking out to the outside, drawing the defenders that way, and a nice little soft pass down low.
So here is Schmid, makes a nice move, gets it stripped away, and it goes out of play. So Cherry Hill West with the ball. Down here by 6. And that one goes out of play. And it will be Sterling basketball. So here is Cooley working against Premier Long. Screen out there to Gonzalez. Chucking up a 3's Man. Shot no good. West gets the rebound. Cooley's still working against Long.
And Brian, Sterling's bench has been a big part of what's happened here tonight.
That floater, no good. Garrison gets the rebound.
Kelvin Russell, Marquise Holloway, 2 guys coming off the bench and really helping out.
Hicks, what I've noticed, we've seen a lack of C.J. Mundell so far in this game. We haven't seen much of him. Long gets that one out to Russell. Russell, nice move. Thought about a 3, did not shoot it. Here's Garrison. Then out to Long. Long trying to motion.
Sterling right now just content to run their half-court set, playing like you need to play with a 6-point lead. 3:40 remaining here in the half.
Julian Johnson shoots up a 3. Shot no good. Sterling can't get the rebound. And subs will come in. It'll be Cherry Hill West ball.
With all the energy out there with the defensive play where they were trapping in half-court initially, you need your bench. The way they're playing defensively, don't wear your legs out. This is where you absolutely need your bench, and Sterling's getting that tonight.
Cooley, nice move on Long. West down by 6. 3 minutes and some change left in this first half. Premier Long with a nice play there. West able to get it back. Driving toward the basket is Johnson, and that pass stolen away by Julian Johnson. So here is Johnson.
Zion Arnett's another guy coming off the bench.
Garrison with a floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Finds Julian Johnson for no good. By Sterling.
And of course, Walter Garrison there with the pass. Julian Johnson, another guy who came off the bench tonight.
Nice play. Nice play there by Garrison. Able to get his own rebound, find Johnson, and Johnson able to put up the shot. You can follow Sterling TV19 on our Facebook page. Find behind-the-scenes information whenever we upload on YouTube and much more. Again, you can find that and plenty more when you follow Sterling TV19 on our Facebook page. Take a look at some of the cheerleaders here for Sterling. Sterling out to an 8-point lead, so far playing a much cleaner first half than when they played against Winslow.
And I think the most impressive thing is that Sterling got off to a great start. I mean, they were really rolling up by a lot. I think it was 11-6 at one point. Then West is a good team, came back, got ahead, but Sterling fought back. So that tells me that you see C.J. Mondell, Travis Schmidt, and Dom helping out. But that tells me when you fight off something like that, and now you look up and they've got an 8-point lead, that, this is a team that we keep saying has a lot of character and is fighting through some tough times to get themselves back on track.
Yeah, but what we've noticed, C.J. Mondell, he's been pretty quiet tonight. Got limited action in that first quarter, and so far we haven't seen him on the court at all in the second.
Yeah, not sure what's up there, but we're looking it out at halftime.
So here's Cooley here for the Lions. They trail by 8. He makes a nice move on Johnson. On Premier Long. Mans drives toward the basket. Shot no good. Gets deflected away. West stays with it.
You have 3 of your bench guys in there now. Mark Lockett's in the game.
Cooley chucks up a 3. That shot good. Pulls Cherry Hill West within 5.
The threes and the play of man on some of those drives down low right now are what's keeping West within fighting distance in this game.
Here's Long, gets that to Johnson, then out there to Garrison. Back to Long. Long gets it stripped away for a moment. He stays with it. Spin around 3 defenders, loses it, gets it stripped away. Here's Cherry Hill West with it. Here's Trofeo, way up good.
That was a case of West amping up their half-court perimeter defense, getting a steal going the other way, now drawing within 3. What a game. We'll talk about back and forth, momentum swings.
Zion Arnett gets it stripped away, so the Cherry Hill West ball. And we've seen both these teams make some very, very highly effective defensive plays tonight.
And you saw Sterling early on meet West at half court with a lot of pressure, and it really disrupted things. And that's something you can't do all the time because you wear yourself out. But I have to think at some point Sterling is going to go back to that.
West with an opportunity to tie this game. A little over a minute left in this second quarter. Cooley to try and tie it, no good. McFadden gets the rebound. Minute left in this first half. Sterling up by 3. Both teams playing for a chance to move on in this Camden County tournament. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals, plays this Saturday at 12. Mark Lockett chucking up a 3, shot no good, and it's Mans who gets the rebound for Cherry Hill West. Nice long pass, trying to tie it up, no good. McFadden with the rebound. Shot no good there from Gibson.
Good rebound by James McFadden, giving Sterling this opportunity to close out the half with a shot. Here, wait for the last shot.
Here's McFadden, finds Zion Arnett, then to Johnson. And Mark Lockett with a 3, no good. Cherry Hill West looking for a chance. Loses it, and it's Arnett who gets it back for Sterling. Clock continues to go. McFadden, 1 second left. Shucks it up, no good. That will end this first half. Sterling with a 3-point lead over the Cherry Hill West Lions, 27-24. A fun first half comes to a close. Second half action coming up right after this.
And at halftime, the night.
So yeah, look at this door. He can't open the locker. Look at the shoes he's wearing. Go up to him and call him dumb and useless. Bet, I will. Yeah, you better. Hey man, do you need help opening your locker?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
No problem. Nice shoes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would you check your email?
What's email?
The thing that keeps making that sound! Now I know why you didn't join me for the Fires game! Open it now! 1,700 emails!
Maybe you should open your emails too.
You think so?
I guess one time isn't gonna kill me.
It's totally safe. We do this all the time.
There's no way these drugs are laced, right?
Trust me, you're gonna be fine.
I just need to forget everything.
It'll be fun.
A lethal dose of fentanyl is just 4 grains of sand and can hide in any drug. So no matter what you and your friends think, what you can't see will kill you. Don't die to get high. Fentanyl is fatal. Get the whole truth at CamdenCounty.com/fentanyl.
Hey man, are you okay?
No man, this dude keeps bullying me.
Here, try this out.
What is it?
This is stop it. You can report people that bully you.
Thank you, man.
Hey dude, you ready for this test?
Yeah, man, I spent all night studying on my computer.
All right, guys, the test is in your laptop.
Alright, let's do this. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot to charge my computer. Yo, do you have a charger?
Nah, sorry dude.
Bullying, no matter the circumstances, someone will always be there for you.
Over 160,000 kids refuse to go to school each day in fear of being bullied.
Stop bullying and be united.
Watch where you're going, big dog.
All right, everybody, it's time to put the phones away as we get started for class today. AJ, I told you to get off the phone.
Okay, I'll put it away. Gosh.
Yo, you should put your phone away. You can get sent down to the principal's office and get it taken.
AJ, how many times do I have to tell you stay off your phone? Get down to vice principal's office.
Sterling Channel 19. Sterling with a 27-24 lead over the Cherry Hill West Lions. We'll take a look at the leading scorers for both teams. McFadden leading the way for Sterling with 8. Then it's Kelvin Russell with 6, along with Premier Long with 6 as well. And for Cherry Hill West, it's Mans with 10, Cooley with 8, and then Grafio with 4. And we're going to take a look at Mans for Cherry Hill West.
Well, Ben Mans has been the offensive star down in the low post, driving the basket, getting big baskets, especially when West was down. There you see a short jumper, and then you see right here with him with a jumper right there. Mans coming in with 10 points, taking it down the court right there, going right through everybody and finishing down low, and does it again. Mans is one of those guys who could just fight through the double teams to help defense and finish, and there you see one right there. So he's been a big offensive key. The key for Sterling, or the big player for Sterling, especially on the defensive end and driving to the hole. You see Premier Long with the baseline drive. Here's the steal, taking it the other way and finishing, hitting it extra gear. And here you see more defensive pressure out on the perimeter. Really gave Sterling a lot of energy early on in that first half. And that's the freshman, Premier Long, really bringing it in the first half of this game.
So we're about ready to get things going in this second half. As we got another announcer in the booth, and that is our very own Connor Strauss.
How we doing?
Yeah, we're doing good, Strauss. Very fun first half so far that we have.
It was a fun first half. A lot of runs from both teams.
I'm glad we got to the pretzel before he got here.
Oh yeah, we shared it like a wishbone. I don't know if you were paying attention back in the truck, but
I did watch that. It was cute.
Thanks,
cute.
Thanks, bud.
Yep. Back to basketball.
Back to basketball. We're ready to get things started in this second half. Sterling up by 3. Again, the winner of this game will be playing on Saturday at 12.
And you've got C.J. Mundell back out there, which he was out. Coach took him out for an extended period of time, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here in this second half. Got him back out on the floor, and they're going to really need him, no doubt about it. There's only a 3-point lead.
So it's
especially further we go on into this season, especially deep playoff runs, they are really going to need C.J. in that big man slot.
So here's Premier Long trying to set up a play. And it was Gibson who was trying to take it away, but I believe his foot stepped out of bounds. So it'll remain Sterling ball. Here's Long. Lobs it up for Mundell. Nice pass to Schmidt. Schmidt chucks up a 3. Shot no good. Rebound there by Cooley. Cooley gets that one out to Polano. And a nice defensive play there by Schmidt as he steals that one away.
Good job right there defensively by Sterling. That's what we saw a lot in that first half. Good active hands, active movement, cutting off the passing lanes, getting steals, going the other way, and finishing.
Here's Mundell, finds Premier Long, floats it back up to Mundell. Mundell, nice move, back step, good. Nice shot by C.J. Mundell. Makes it a 5-point game.
That's a big-time play there by C.J. Mundell with the fadeaway. That's an unstoppable shot.
And you saw his teammates hyping him up after he made that one. They know he's been struggling. It's good to see him back to scoring.
That layup there, good by Ben Mans. That's his 12th of the night. 12 points for Ben Mans. So here is Long, looking for somebody open. He gets that to Mundell. Finds Long.
Well, you need C.J. Mundell offensively, but also defensively against man down low.
Johnson gets that stripped away. Mundell gets the rebound, and he puts that one through. So a 5-point lead for the Knights.
A couple baskets here. That's good to see by C.J. Mundell starting things off in this second half. And sometimes you have a bench that comes on and plays well like Sterling did, it can really kind of invigorate some things.
That three good there by Jaden Cooley as he continues right where he left off in that first half. So a 2-point lead for the Knights, 31-29. A little over 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Johnson finds Mundell. Mundell, beautiful shot. And Mundell with a nice answer makes this a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. C.J. Mundell right now has the hot hand.
Yeah. And Mundell gets the rebound.
Really playing with a lot of energy here.
Mundell, nice move. Mundell, hop step, no good. McFadden gets the rebounds, keeps it in bounds. Johnson out there to Long. Finds Johnson. Finds Mundell underneath. Nice pass to McFadden. Then out to Long. Long in the corner for three. It is good.
And that's a byproduct of C.J. Mundell playing well, drawing defensive pressure his way, kicking it out. Good movement around the outside. And Premier Long drains it.
You can see Sterling going on a little bit of a run right now. This game has been pretty much like that the whole game. So.
Here is Polano back to Mans. Mans for three, no good. McFadden gets the defensive rebound for Sterling. So here's Premier Long with it. Nice move, finds Schmid. Schmid drives toward the basket, mid-range shot, no good. Can't get the rebound. Rebound by Polano. And tried to get that one to Gibson. He wasn't looking for it. They keep it in bounds somehow. Cooley drives toward the basket, and that shot there is good.
Yeah, that's a real nice play, showing great body control by Jaden Cooley, finishing that off.
So here is Mundell trying to float that one up to Long, and it was Polano who stole it away. We'll take a look at it.
See Mundell diving on the floor, but Cooley getting the ball and finishing.
Yeah, Cherry Hill West just barely able to keep it in bounds on that play, but a nice job to stay with it and eventually get the two. So Sterling up here by 5, a little over 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Johnson finds Russell. Russell, long pass to Johnson. Floats that one to Mundell. He stays with it. Mundell chucks that one up. That shot no good. Garrison with a nice rebound finds Russell. Russell chucks up a three. That shot no good. Mundell the rebound. Mundell puts it through the basket. Mundell's hyped about it.
A couple of real nice offensive rebounds. First by Walter Garrison, then by C.J. Mundell finishing with a putback.
Three there, no good. Mans gets the rebound. That shot no good. Mundell with a nice rebound. Floats that one to McFadden. Nice pass to Garrison. Garrison's layup is good. And a timeout called. The Knights up by 9.
Going to look at this replay with Garrison finishing things. And, you know, we talked about what C.J. Mundell's bringing to the table right now on the offensive end, but I think equally with him back on defense, you don't see man coming in and dominating down low in the offensive end. And that's because of the defensive presence of C.J. Mundell. There you see getting a tough rebound right there. Sterling really dominating on the boards here in this last couple minutes.
Another look at C.J. Mundell's run. And there are the super fans. Good showing tonight. They've been loud.
They have been. Yeah, again, I think that was a big part of Sterling coming out of the gate and really having a lot of energy. You got to like what the depth did. And, you know, they took over. Mundell sat for a while, then came out with a purpose here in this second half, and has really been a big key to Sterling pulling away to a 9-point lead. But, guys, we know as we look at C.J. Mundell with the Cherry Hill West team, they've erased some big leads already, so I'm sure being on the bench has motivated C.J. Mundell to play the way he's playing here in this second half, because he's been huge to Sterling.
Yeah, but I think if Sterling really wants to win this game and get out to an even bigger league, 3 words: let him cook.
Yeah.
So it'll be Sterling ball. Here up by 9. We take a look at the replay.
And that's exactly what you're seeing. Man is a polished player and going down the low post, driving the basket, but having all kinds of problems here in the second half.
Nice floater there by Walter Garrison. Makes this an 11-point Sterling lead. I believe it's their biggest of the night. Here's Mans driving toward the basket, working against Mundell, but a foul.
When you take a look at the basket by Garrison, he had Mundell and Johnson open, but still got the basket to sink, so good play by Garrison.
Almost had a little extracurriculars there at the end of the play, but that was avoided. First shot good there by Mans. And Mans has been the key guy for Cherry Hill West. Both him and Cooley have really been the 2 guys that Cherry Hill West has relied on, especially in that first half when they at one point had the lead over Sterling.
Yeah, and now with Mundell out of the game, look for them to go back to him and look for him to try to do some damage down in the low post. This is where Walter Garrison defensively is going to be very important for Sterling here in this last minute and a half.
So here's McFadden, gets that to Johnson. Johnson chucks up a 3. That shot no good. Nice rebound by Mans. He gets that to Cooley. Cooley gets it to Mans, and that's a traveling violation. Can't be doing that. And it'll be Sterling ball. I love doing some of the cheerleaders' little chants here at the table.
Yeah, it's fun.
Doing the
travel,
they say you walk too much. It's fun.
Yeah. So CJ also has to watch a little bit.
See, look at them. They were earlier with the traveling violation. You know, you got. If hopefully Kay can cut to me so I can show the audience this. But you got the travel motion. Use your hands with the thing when you say walk too much, and then a nice little clap to end things off.
Yep.
So less than a minute to go in this third quarter. And Mans floats that one up. It is good. So
Not a bad job defending by Garrison, but just a great play by Mann.
So the shot there, no good. Foul called at the end of the play.
And another thing that Sterling has to watch out for is CJ getting into foul trouble. That was his 3rd foul, so that's why Behringer took him out for a little bit.
Boy, I almost think that the foul on Jadis McFadden happened before the charge, but obviously the referees didn't think so.
Cooley gets that to Gibson. Gibson finds Gonzalez. Back to Cooley. Then get to Grafeo. And that pass intercepted by McFadden. Nice defensive play by him. He drives toward the basket, and a foul at the end of the play. So a highlight reel play prevented.
Great hustle on the defensive end by McFadden. Getting a steal with the opportunity here to put Sterling back up by 9.
First shot by McFadden is good. And McFadden does bring it out to a 9-point lead. Here's Cooley, 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Finds Mans. Mans drives toward the basket, working against Garrison. Layup good. See if Sterling can get a final shot. Garrison chucks it up. No good. And that will end this third quarter of play. Sterling out to a 7-point lead over the Cherry Hill West Lions. Fourth quarter action still to come. Sterling up by 7. We'll be back right after this.
Watch where you're going, pal.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Guys, this has to stop. 8% of high schoolers have bought on school property. It isn't cool. This ain't no fight club. We have to change.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Sterling with a 44-37 lead over the Cherry Hill West Lions. Fourth quarter action still to come. And a very good 3 quarters by this Sterling Knights team after having a rough week or so in these past few games.
Yeah, and a real good job, I think, in that last minute and a half or so, countering with what Cherry Hill West brought to the table with man going down low and really getting some nice baskets in the low post. Walter Garrison did a good job defending him, but a real good player like that is still going to get his points. But Sterling countered with a couple baskets to put themselves in a position where they still have a 7-point lead.
So here's Johnson, nice hop step. That shot is no good. Rebound there by Mans. Gets that to Cooley. Cherry Hill West looking for an offensive fourth quarter if they want to move on to Saturday. Nice move there. Layup good by Grafeo. 5-point game here at the Castle. So here is Premier Long.
Another thing I've noticed is that Sterling hasn't really been playing CJ in the paint much. They've put him on the outside and put Schmidt in the paint more.
Here's Julian Johnson in the corner for 3. Shot does not go. Rebound by Cooley. And that aggressive layup and drop toward the basket is good. Nice sequence there by Grafeo. Back to a 3-point game.
Nice job by Grafeo finishing there. One of our leading scorers at halftime.
McFadden, nice move. Finds Johnson. Johnson finds Long wide open. He drives toward the basket. Here's McFadden now. Nice pass to Schmid. Schmid can't get that one to fall. It's Cooley who gets the rebound. He finds Mans. Mans gets it stripped away by McFadden. Schmid gets it. Here's Schmidt driving toward the basket. Drives, and the shot is good.
That's just a great individual effort there by Travis Schmidt. You thought he kind of almost lost his balance, but gained his composure and was able to finish.
So here's McFadden driving. Shot is good. 7-point lead here for the Knights. Here's Cherry Hill West trying to respond.
Kind of surprised right now that Man, they don't get the ball. They're not getting the ball to Man to try to have him go right at CJ Mondell to get him out of this game.
So here's Cherry Hill West to inbound it. They trail by 7. Here's Mans working against Mondell. Nice back step, no good, but it's Gibson there to finish. So we got 5.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. 5.5 of hopefully offensive-filled basketball. And count the bucket and the foul. And we'll take a look at it.
Well, we talked about how Sterling was able to counter with what Mann brought to the table in the last part of that third quarter, and a lot of it had to do with Jadis McFadden going to the basket, going up strong, bouncing off bodies and getting himself to the free throw line. And here you see him do it again. What a job by Jadis McFadden.
Can't get that extra point there. So here's Cherry Hill West down by 7. Here's Mans, drives toward the basket, nice move, and it's Mundell who takes the charge.
Well, here you see him trying to go. It's C.J. Mundell, and C.J. doing a real good job setting the feet and getting the charge called right there and taking one for the team.
So here is Long. He gets that to McFadden. Then out to Schmid. Schmid double teamed. He drives toward the basket. Can't put the layup through. It's Mans with the rebound. Cooley, nice find to Gonzalez. Gonzalez chucks up a 3. That shot no good. Mundell gets the rebound.
Boy, for a second had Julian Johnson open, but that opportunity closed in a hurry.
So here's Long trying to set up a play.
This is where Sterling really needs to play clean in their half-court set, pull it out, spread things out, force the defenders to come out.
Mundell chucks up a 3, shot way off. And it's Cooley who gets the rebound.
Not a good shot in that situation.
I think C.J. Mundell's defender, Gonzalez, is really starting to get in his head. He's playing tight on him. C.J. Mundell's getting frustrated.
So Mans puts that one through. He's been a very strong player here for Cherry Hill West tonight.
Now that's what they're continuing to try to do, to get the ball down to Mann, have Mann go to the basket. You saw him get called for the charge, but then you saw him come right back, go right at C.J. Mundell, and finish to get Cherry Hill West within 5.
And a nice look there at Mans, who's been that go-to guy in the paint here for Cherry Hill West tonight. Both him and Cooley have been those guys tonight here for the Cherry Hill West Lions. They're just trying to hopefully, for at least for them, outlast the Knights. But they lead it by 5.
Yeah, I think right now, you're going to have C.J. Mundell play Mann, obviously, as you have been, but you need somebody to front Mann and try to deny him the ball because, again, he's such a force when he gets the ball down in the low post. And we've seen times where he's been defended well. C.J. Mundell didn't do a bad job there. Walter Garrison, who's a real good defender. You saw Mann put up points against him in the low post. Just a real good player, and you need the help over there.
So you look there at the bucket of Skittles there.
Here we go,
right at the
here.
middle of your screen.
All right. Skittles right there. We did a pretty good job. Hold that camera there. Circle on that. Okay. All right.
I wonder how many games it takes for him to have to restock the Skittles.
I don't know.
That
I mean,
could
he
be a
said
interview question.
He said he consumes about 15 to 25 per game.
I heard his SPG was 25 a game.
So from the looks of that, I would say the majority of the regular season until he would have to reload, Maybe even a full season. Who knows? Maybe by next year we'll see a whole new bucket of Skittles on that table.
Looks like there's a lot less than there were last game now, so.
That's true. We'll just see how many he consumes in the playoffs.
You can see Cherry Hill West is going to collapse down and get the help defense over on C.J. Mundell with anything that gets down in the low post. And Strong's doing a good job right now, moving the ball around the outside, the 4 corners, and get a dish off right there. Great defensive play.
Yeah, nice defensive play there by Grafeo. Big one there for Cherry Hill West. So here's Mans, drives toward the basket. Nice spin move. Shot no good by McFadden.
Thought Mann got away with a little bit of a push-off on Mundell, but they're letting the big guys play down in the low post.
Johnson, then out to Long. Here's Mundell. Long thought about it for a moment. He drives, finds Johnson in the corner. Johnson loses it, tries to get it to McFadden, but cannot. Nice heads-up play by Grafeo. The layup is no good. Mundell with a nice defensive play. And it's McFadden. He can't find Schmidt in the corner.
Yeah, I think if you're Sterling right now, you don't want to get caught overhand on the ball. You've got to move it around through good ball distribution, and Sterling was fortunate that West didn't finish right there.
That is a big defensive play there for Sterling, able to take that one away and not let Grafeo recover. That might be a play we look back to if this game comes to be closer. And that shot able to fall as Gibson makes it a 3-point game.
Now it's a one-score game. Knights only holding a 3-point lead. And Amir Long is going to try to pull the defenders out. Four corners offense here.
Again, the winner of this game will move on to play Saturday at 12 o'clock. Coverage will be on Channel 19 as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. We'll also have the 10 a.m.
right there, because Russell got the ball down in the low post, but he had a double team right there with anything he would put up.
So here's McFadden driving toward the basket. Shot no good. Rebound by Gonzalez. Lays it up. That shot good by Gibson. We got a 1-point game.
They're on a little bit of a scoring drought right here at the wrong time. But again, these are the things that happen when you're struggling.
Here's Mundell. 1 minute left. Drive toward the basket. Shot cannot fall, but Garrison finishes. Timeout called. We got a 3-point game, less than a minute to go.
Just an outstanding putback by Walter Garrison. You see right here a kid who always is going to the basket. He gets rewarded with the putback, and that's a huge play right there to put Sterling up by 3.
And just before that, when we saw the missed wide open layup, before this layup right here by Garrison, the Lions would have had the lead. They would have had the lead, so who knows what the outlook would have been by Sterling. But a nice job by Garrison, who's able to finish, and is able to make this a 3-point game.
I like Sterling's last 2 possessions, even though on the first one, they didn't get the bucket to fall. They chewed up about a minute and a half of clock on those 2 possessions combined. So you can follow us on Instagram at SterlingTV19, get an inside look at all the games, what happens behind the scenes, and highlights. Go Knights.
And this is a point where, you know, if you're on the offensive end, running a half-court percentage, look at Coach Barringer talking to the guys. You're going to have to, if you're away from the ball, you see somebody in trouble, I'm sure West will try a trap, possibly, but you've got to go to the ball.
Yeah.
You know, make it easier for whoever has the ball to distribute it around and just get out of this game with a win.
If I'm Sterling, the biggest thing this possession is defending the perimeter.
Yep.
Keep them, you can let them, don't let them get the 2-point shot, but you prefer that. You can't let them sink a 3 here. Keep them to the inside.
Cherry Hill West, an opportunity to tie this game up at 52. Will they get it? We'll find out. And that's going to be a foul on Mundell. Clock stopping with 31.5.
Foul to give there.
Foul, team's third.
Still a foul to give.
Here's Cooley with it.
Where they can play aggressive on the perimeter, like Amir Long did right there.
25.2 seconds left. Sterling up here by 3. Whoever wins this game again moves on to the quarterfinals of this Camden County tournament. That 3, no good. Garrison gets the rebound, a big one.
And West has got a foul right now. Ooh, wow.
Stripped
Wow,
away.
that's a break.
3. No good. Rebound by Mundell. He chucks it to Russell, and the Sterling Knights are going to barely survive. They win this one 52-49 in an absolute thriller.
Well, that ending was scary.
A very scary ending to this one. Sterling will move on and play this Saturday at 12, as we'll have a post-game show to follow this one. The Sterling Knights win at 52-49. Post-game show coming up right after this.
Hey man, where you going? Yo, what the heck, man? What the heck? Yo, man, chill. Yo, bro, chill. You okay, dude? Yeah, I'll be alright. I don't know why I did that. Sorry for pushing you around, man. That was really messed up. It's alright, bro. Just don't do it again.
Let me see that ID. Let me see that ID.
I guess I forgot it.
No entry.
Wait, no, come on!
Can I go to the bathroom?
getting late. I should really go to bed.
Girl, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, ow! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late! Don't forget to pick up the kids later! Alright, I gotta go! Have a good day!
Sterling wins it here 52-49 as we are back here on Channel 19. And I'm going to send it over to Schulz for the postgame show.
Here's our Stars game. First, we're going to talk to Kelvin Russell, who's a role player in this team. And boy, you really came up big with a big basket. Talk about how you're feeling about your role and your comfort zone out there.
I'm still coming off, an injury that took me out more than half of my senior season. I had to come in, get back in rhythm with the team. Play with the brotherhood once again, and slowly getting back into momentum and everything. And I feel good. I'm feeling like my old self. I'm getting back to my old self. I feel good. My leg's fine. The guys, the brotherhood, are helping me get back to where I want to be at. Very welcoming, putting me back on this team and having me be the best player I could be for this year.
So you're feeling confident in your own situation. Talk about as a senior on this team. Well, you had a rough patch last week. What did the team, everybody say to each other coming in this game? What was the message?
It was just to be on the same page. Everybody talk to each other. Everybody continue to be familiar with each other. One of the things that we struggle with a little bit is staying consistent and being efficient with each other. That unity is a thing that we're worked on, and it's coming together the way we wanted to. And I'm very proud of where we're at.
Yeah, no doubt. Team chemistry had a lot to do with this win. Kelvin, thanks for coming on with us. Best of luck the rest of the way, pal. Okay, thanks. And we're going to get Premier coming in here. We talk about a guy. We felt like your team came out with a lot of defensive energy, and out on the perimeter, the way you defend, it felt like you were the big defensive guy to get things going initially. Talk about what you did out there.
We all just feed off of each other's energy. So if one of us come out with the energy sparking, all the guys will follow back up. So I understand that I had to play a role and get the guys going on defense tonight, and that's what we did.
And you had to hear the crowd in there. You, with your play, got them fired up. Did that affect what you guys did early on, getting off to the quick start?
Yeah, for sure. The crowd and the atmosphere is a big factor in any basketball game. Not many kids are used to coming in the castle and playing a game with our crowd, so they definitely played a good factor, and it helped us win tonight.
Had a fast start, got up, I believe, by 8 or 9. They fought back, though. Talk about how important it was for you guys to counter that.
It's just to stay disciplined and limit turnovers. Behringer preaches stay disciplined, limit turnovers, and we'll win games and value possession. So as they was fighting back, we still kept our foot in the gas and kept trying to do what we were trying to do, and we did that tonight.
Definitely did. Premier, great job tonight. Thanks for coming on with us.
Yes, sir. No problem. Thank you.
All right, pal. And we have Jadis. Is Jadis here? Jadis and Coach. Joe, there you go. Yeah, you're on. There we go. We got a shiny jacket there, man. I should have got my sunglasses, man. A lot of shine coming off that. Felt like the big part of the game. You were good throughout, but talk about when CJ came out. I believe at the end of the third quarter, you had a couple physical plays going to the basket. Talk about your role as a senior leader doing something like that.
So I just know that if CJ's out the game, I got to take control on the floor, limit the turnovers, and just lead my team to victory.
And it's been a tough week, and obviously players rely on their leaders. What was your message to the team coming into this game?
I just told them to stay calm and just play your game. That's it.
What do you think the key is the rest of the way as you get to a playoff stretch?
Keep practicing, keep grinding, and stay to the basis.
Jadis, thanks for coming on with us. Great job. Best of luck the rest of the way, pal. Okay. And we got Coach Barringer somewhere around here. Okay. You guys mind yelling to him over there? See if you can get him. Is he over there?
All right, so
Okay.
while we're waiting, our next TV game is this Tuesday, February 7th. Sterling will be taking on Haddon Township at 5:30 p.m. It'll be live on Channel 19 as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. And I believe we're just waiting for Coach Barringer. I don't know where he went. Maybe he went to go hide in a corner and eat some Skittles or something, but I think we're just going to wrap it here, I guess, because we lost Coach Barringer. But anyway, that's going to do it here on Channel 19. I'm Brian McLernan, joined by Kevin Schulz and Connor Strauss. Here's Nevin right here with the headphones on, too. But, yeah, that will do it.